Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and beautiful Keenan City, nestled beneath the pine trees. The home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, fired up and ready for this energized battle. This is a beautiful college football setting. The sun is shining. The tailgaters have made their way inside the stadium, and they are ready for this matchup. As we see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tar Heels offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Looking to pass, it's Lopez. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Boy, a great return, completely wiped away by fumbling the ball. Yes, special teams gets the same message all the other groups get when it comes to the football. Do not, under any circumstances, lose the ball.
The receiver grabs it, and he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Catch made on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT. It's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the runner takes off to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gapping. A nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
How's the spin move? He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Blue Hens pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Gonna run it. It's over. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Touchdown, Delaware. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep kicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. It's an out route, the catch made. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. On for his 2nd punt after a strong effort the 1st time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense ready to start this drive. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats in that first period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Silver. He's in the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The Blue Hens trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's over. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here it end zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Delaware.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's Lopez. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Moves out of the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Gauze. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Breaks an open space. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Oh, what a grab! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. And the Blue Hens will have 1st and 10 here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. He's in the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. They'll try the right here. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Delaware.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. 1st down and 10 now. On the run, it's Gauze. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that sums up the game so far.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air. It's Lopez. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. As we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. One quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Chewing clock with the running game. Power tackle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his fit.
Breaks into the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Back to pass. It's Lopez. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter.
Looking deep down the left side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And they spot it down just outside the 30.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
A change of direction. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.